In Canada, Federal Court of Appeal ruling opens door for Canadians to have right to be forgotten on Google. Canada's Supreme Court rejects deportation of non-citizens accused, but not convicted, of violent acts. Brazil and Argentina turn to blockchain for citizen ID rollouts.
House passes 45-day Pentagon spending bill stripped of Ukraine aid and full of controversial social provisions, likely avoiding a government shutdown. McCarthy tells Republicans threatening to oust him to bring it after House passes stopgap spending bill with mostly Democratic votes. Biden signs bill to keep government funded and avoid shutdown. Democrat Jamal Bowman accused of pulling fire alarm to delay House vote. America's former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Milley, delivers defense of democracy, swipes at Trump in farewell address. China's President Xi reprimanded by elders at B-Day over direction of nation. 54% of Portugal's electricity is now generated by renewable energy. Russian oil sold to India at 30% above Western price cap. Traders say Paris is battling an infestation of blood-sucking bedbugs on trains and in movie theaters as the city gets ready to host the 2024 Olympics. Every single on-wheel is being recalled after 4 deaths.
Ahead of presidential polls, Argentina parliament passes bill to abolish income taxes, offers relief worth $5.7 billion. Pro-Russian ex-PM Fico's populist party wins Slovak election which opposed to Ukraine aid, needs allies for government. Pro-China candidate Mohamed Muzi wins Maldives presidency, a pending relationship with India. Irish rock band U2 opens gigantic ball hall, The Sphere in Las Vegas, with 57 million LEDs. Beyoncé Renaissance World Tour is next big screen concert film for AMC.
Austria's Chancellor Nehammer under fire for saying low-income families should eat at McDonald's. Japanese company slashes lab-grown meat protein cost by 90%. Ban on single-use plastic cutlery comes into force in England. In Italy, long-term mortality is decreasing in the last 30 years by 83%, including women, while Naples being the province with the highest mortality in Italy. Tire dust makes up the majority of ocean microplastics, study finds.
Enchain CEO resigns, claims Craig Wright is not Satoshi. VanEck to donate 10% profits from Ether ETF to core developers. Connecticut authorities recover $3 million worth of Bitcoin from scammers. Bengaluru police bust 854 rupees crore cyber investment fraud, arrest 6 people.
Apple looks into $2 billion for global Formula One streaming rights after Lionel Messi impact made clear. X is losing daily active users. CEO Linda Yaccarino confirmed it.
7 countries order ammunition under EU scheme to aid Ukraine. France, Germany pave the way to making weapons in Ukraine. British troops could deploy to Ukraine for first time to train soldiers, says UK Defense Secretary Grant Shapps. France will not give almost any more weapons to Ukraine, it will sell them to it.
Sea lion briefly escapes enclosure at Central Park Zoo due to New York flooding. 2 killed in bear attack at Banff National Park. Grizzly euthanied, first baby beaver born in London's Enfield, in 400 years. In a survey of U.S. adults, 5.9% reported use of at least one non-evidence-based prescription for the treatment of COVID-19. By comparison, 7.3% reported use of an FDA-approved antiviral treatment. Among those using non-evidence-based medications, as much as 30% of individuals using ivermectin and 14% of individuals using hydroxychloroquine reported that they did not receive these interventions from a medical professional. Baldur's Gate 3 producer has joined Fable developer, Playground Games. Antoine Dupont, France captain, returns to Rugby World Cup squad after surgery on broken cheekbone.
Apple blames iOS 17 bugs and apps like Instagram for making iPhone 15s run hot, and Apple will issue a software update to address iPhone 15 overheating complaints. IIT Madras Bar OS is a new Android fork with a focus on security developed in India, and Bar OS leak shows it is a fork of Graphene OS. India proposes National Data Management Office for setting up a separate body for vast data management. Draft digital bill unveiled. French Polynesia wants France to join the TPNW, Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. Afghanistan embassy in India announces decision to cease operations from October 1. After decades of pressure, U.S. drug maker J&J gives up patent on life-saving TB drug. Scientists find tiny traces of DNA in 6-million-year-old turtle shell.
Ransomed VC group claims hack on all of Sony systems as it demands $2.5 million. User data at risk. Amid patent row, LG drops support for U.S. ADS-C 3.0 4K tuners from its 2024 OLED TVs, and Samsung or Sony could be next. Sky Mobile suffers mobile outages in push to strip Huawei from UK 5G networks.
Rwanda ambassador to the UK says, Sula Braverman absolutely wrong on immigration. In the UK, net migration set to break 1 million mark for first time. Gulmira Karimova, daughter of the former Uzbek leader's $857 million was confiscated, as Switzerland accuses daughter of late Uzbek leader, Princess of Uzbekistan of vast criminal conspiracy and indicted as crime syndicate boss. Indian envoy to UK stopped from entering Gurudwara in Scotland by pro-Khalistan activists.